A Dutch coach who's stepped in to save the season. That certainly sounds familiar right now. But you can bet Southampton's Mark Water would gladly swap places with Gus Hiddink. Second bottom in the Championship, the Saints are in need of divine intervention. Still, 5 of their 6 wins this season have come away from home. So there is hope as they face Bristol City here at Ashton Gate. Commentary comes from Roger James.
Southampton may be a club in crisis, but here at Ashton Gate, they are full of optimism. Bristol City are the Championship's form team with 6 wins and a draw in the last 7 games. Gary Johnson is able to name the same side that won at Norwich last week. Jamie McAllister was an injury doubt, but he continues at left back. 3 of the midfield quartet were with the manager at Yeovil, including Cole Skews, who scored his first goal in nearly 3 years at Carrow Road before going off with a back problem, but he too is ready for action. Southampton's new coach Mark Water believes that this is a time for experience, so he recalls 32-year-old Jason Ewell to midfield and 29-year-old Czech international Rudi Skacel to left back. But to balance that, 19-year-old French under-21 captain Morgan Schneiderlin also starts. No time for split loyalties for Lloyd James. The Bristolian was a City season ticket holder as a lad and went to school just a couple of minutes away from Ashton Gate. Eighth plays second bottom here in the Championship, and Bristol City could go into the top 6 if results go their way this afternoon. Southampton, well, they can take some solace from their away form. It's far better than at St Mary's. They've won 5 on their travels compared to just the 1 in front of their own fans. But these are troubled times indeed for Southampton. They've even had a row this week because their players went out when last week's game at Watford was called off, and there was a little bit of an altercation with a fan. Basso again gets an early touch. Player of the Year last season at Ashton Gate, named in the PFA team. There's the new man, Mark Water, succeeded Jan Portvliet as head coach on January the 23rd. Still looking for a first win and very nearly having a disastrous start here at Ashton Gate. As that one flashed past. That's an enterprising effort from Johnson to knock the ball out wide. Needs the right delivery from McIndoe. Not a bad effort. First time shot from Johnson, ricochets away, and Bristol City definitely starting the stronger. They've moved from 18th to 8th in this superb run. And Johnson, the gaffer's son, ready to try. Quickly taken, overcomes the delivery again. Adibola is under it. It's come out. Hit first time, that's a great save. The shot was from Williams. And this is a bright start to the game. Davis calling on all his experience then to keep the clean sheet so early in the game. Williams, nice bit of skill. Adibola's gone out wide there. Maynard in the middle, still with Adibola, and Southampton obliged to concede the corner kick. The power again of Adibola. McIndoe will deliver. Nice line in lime green boots, as is the fashion these days. Let's see what they can deliver. Aimed for the centre spot there. Up in the heads. Oh, he's given the penalty. He saw a push in the middle there. Michael Oliver, the referee. Watton is protesting it, so too Davis, but the referee is having none of it. There was the hold there. Bradley Orr. They've had a bit of a problem with penalty taking. Orr scored last week. Can he follow up again? Orr, the man on the spot here. Can he give Bristol City the advantage? Just coming up to the quarter of an hour mark. Here goes Orr. And that time it's a weak effort, and Kelvin Davis has no problem in saving it. Last week, he was so confident with the finish, not this time. And Southampton are out of jail. right down the middle, and Davis, well, he did dive, but he barely needed to, and he came off his knees. What a let-off for Southampton. All with a little bit of amends to make. It's not a bad way to start it. Maynard just skids it across the face of the goal. It's a difficult 2 or 3 minutes for the manager. It was a decent response. Maynard beating Seiss. McGoldrick doing well here. Saganovsky is up there with him. McGoldrick now, he's got an overlap here. Oh, they've hit the post now. Or Williams now, Adibola with a chance. Another excellent save there from Kelvin Davis, and the chances are being thrown away here. Still with more work to do. All was up there. That's a goal kick. Adibola had the position he would have wanted, keeping a beat, and again saved with the feet. No words needed to sum up the manager's reaction. A little bit of holding there from Scatchell, but Williams didn't get the decision. Ord plays it in for Adibola. Now there's a chance, and this time he does take it, and Bristol City have got the lead. At last, says Gary Johnson. Dele Adibola, his 8th of the season, his 150th club goal. Over the top, one-on-one, very calmly finished. Watched the bounce and just steered it wide of the keeper. The defence had pushed up and they were punished, and Gary Johnson this time gets his goal. Scatchell. Bit of a shove there, but the referee not interested. Saganovsky has got possession again. What can he do with it? Plays it back for Jason Ewell. Oh, he has hit the upright again, and Ewell follows up and over the bar. You have got to say Southampton have been desperately unlucky. Bristol City's surge up the table, still on course, thanks to Dele Adibola's goal in the first half. 29 years since City were last in the top flight, and they suffered 3 successive relegations. Talking of which, if the worst happened to the Saints, it would be the first time they've been in the 3rd tier of English football for 49 years. 25 years ago, they finished runners-up to Liverpool in the top flight. Not that they need much reminding of that in their part of the south coast. Gary Johnson knows what it takes to put together a promotion push. Everyone senses that Southampton would definitely settle for the point now, if offered. McAllister. Space is starting to open. Styvar now needs to slip it inside. Maynard, there's no flag. What can he do from here? Still with Maynard. Maynard needs to create the opening. Couldn't produce the finish. We're all looking for the offside flag, but it wasn't there. Styvar, he was behind Styvar then. Kept his cool, but wanted to just give himself a better angle and lifted it well over. They were appealing, definitely in vain.
Number 10, Paul Watson, being replaced by number 2, Simon Gillies.
A smile there from Gary Johnson, but these are going to be anxious last few minutes to see if his team can hang on to this lead. Bristol City have to get it away again. Done their fair share of defending for the home side. James. Sermon. It was a good sharp drive and it hit the target. Seiss, the centre half, going to hurl one in long. And they've got a corner kick, Southampton. Gillett's going across to take it. They're running out of opportunities, Southampton. Kelvin Davis, the keeper's coming up there to try and get involved. Just coming to the picture there. This will be a story. Basso, though, will not have the humiliation, and now Davies has got a problem. What can City do about this? Sproule is away. This could be a terrific goal. He's just got to release it and find the target. What's he doing? He's taking it all the way. And that is the biggest sucker punch you can imagine. That is the breakaway to end all breakaways. Ivan Sproule, it's his second goal of the season. Davis played the joker and lost big style. Went up to try to find the equaliser. There was no keeper. It was a bit like you see in ice hockey, where they take the keeper off, and he was not going to let go there until he got his goal, and that is game over. There was a heart-in-mouth moment for the fans who just thought that Ivan Sproule may have overrun it, but he knew what he was doing, and applause from his manager. Davis gambled and lost. A little bit of a collector's item, a goal like that. Just waiting for him to let fly from about 45, 50 yards, but no, he had the confidence in his own pace. Southampton must really feel it is not going their way. Ground real buzzing now from that cameo type goal. Seven wins out of 8. The Bristol City march continues. Agony for Kelvin Davis, who saved a penalty, went up and saw Bristol City break for the crucial second in stoppage time. Mark Water is still looking for that first win. A desperate time for Southampton. Another defeat, but Bristol City, the big charge continues. Gary Johnson's men keep the run going. 5 wins on the belt. It ends here at Ashton Gate. Bristol City 2, Southampton 0.
It was a fantastic performance from the lads. We knew that Southampton had to come at us a little bit because they're in trouble. They're down there and they needed to throw caution to the wind, and we had to deal with it.
Well, Ivan, what a goal that was. The only thing I can think of saying is just talk us through it, will you?
To be honest, I seen when the keeper went up, thought there's a chance here if Basso can get it to me, so he picked me out. He's shouting a bit as assist in there, so once he gave it to me, I knew probably I had the beating of the two at the back, so the lads were shouting for me to shoot, but I was going to make sure and tap it in, because as I say, I don't get too many, so it's just nice to score, but most importantly it's nice to get 3 points.
Your career record would suggest that you rather like a promotion campaign, so having seen 1 or 2, what's the secret from now on, now that the pressure really starts to tell?
Get players in that have got the same ambition as you, and if they've got the same ambition as you, everything you do is teamwork. Everything you do is geared around getting this football club to the next level, and from the chairman to the tea lady, we've all got that ambition.